Good morning, my students. Today we will learn how to use a program called Pencil. This program mainly we use it for how to learn or how to make animation. This is a simple program that it's easy to learn. First of all, I will open my program after I download it from a website that you can get it from your teacher or from the Google. Now, I will open my Pencil. I will have a new screen. As you can see, this is an interface of the Pencil program. The screen divided for four main parts. The first is the page where the animation will be created. Here I can make my animation or I can draw. And the color palette, this is the color palette. Can you see the color palette? We have a lot of different colors and they have names. Third, I have the tools bar. Can you see the tools bar here? Maybe it reminds you of a lot of different programs. A lot of programs they have tools, and today we have the tools of the Pencil. As you can see, once I pass over my mouse, I will find the name of the tool. Just click on it and you will find a name of each tool. Just pass over, sorry, not clicking. Can you see here? Slowly you can get the name of any tool. These are the options for the tool, and we have one of the main important parts which is the timeline. Can you see the timeline here? The timeline is the place where you can find your animation. In the timeline, we have different keys that you have to learn. First is the layers. I can add or remove layers from here. Click on a plus to add, click on minus to remove. And I have the keys here. Add key, we will learn what do you mean by add key, and remove key. We have also the types of these layers. In Pencil, it provides you with the different layers. The first one is the bitmap and the vector layer. These are two different layers. Let's see here. When I click on any of these layers, I will find that key. Where is my animation? As much as you put animations, you will find these keys. Can you see this rectangle? It has the key of the animation. Each time you will create an animation, it will find the keys here. So we can say that we learn the parts of the Pencil program, and simply in each part, what do we have? We have also the layers where we can add layers and the keys. I will show you quickly. If I want to add a layer, just to click on this plus. It shows me if I want to add a new bitmap layer or a new vector layer. Assume that I want to add a new vector layer. I'll click on a new vector layer. Can you see before we had two layers only, now we have one more vector layer. The dark circle shows you how it's affected. Okay, so this is the activated layer. If I want to rename it, just double click on it, then vector layer, I will call it, let's say, background. Click OK. Now I change the name of vector to background layer. If I will click here, can you see what happened? Before I had these keys. Now when I click plus, I added a new key to the background layer. One more. As much as I'm clicking on a plus, I am adding keys. If I click on any of these and remove, so I am removing. Just click on the mouse, move it or put it back. I'm just showing you how to use. And can you see the numbers here? one of the most important thing is something called FPS. FPS is a frame per second. This is the unit that we will use it to know how many minutes or how many seconds we will use for our keys or for our animation. So I can make it 5 frames per second, or I can make it 20, I can make it 40, whatever I want. I have 3 keys here. If I click on this, I will find play and loop. Let's see something. I will make my size 2. Can you see here? And I will choose draw. I'll choose orange color and I will click here. I can make a smile face. Okay, this is not a smile face at all. Anyway, just I will show you something else. Maybe you don't know what I'm doing. I'm just to click on the mouse, leave it, click it, and move. I'm stuck. Double click so I stop my drawing. As you can see, I'm just using tools as simple as they are. Can you see here? Very easy to click on the tools. See now the difference between the tools. In that way, we learned today a lot of stuff. That's how we can draw simple. Just what are the tools? I did not draw a main drawing, but just we tried some tools. And we learned what are the main parts of pencil program. We learned what do we mean by layers, and we have different layers, what are their names, how we can add, how we can remove, and we learned what do we mean by FPS and the keys. Thank you for your attention.